I will start with going through the app. First of all, I have divided the app into 3 tabs, each offering a unique feature and sub-features. The first tab allows the users to search for a drink or an ingredient using name or an ID. I will first put the name of a drink to showcase the functionality. This tab basically fetches a name, image, and instructions or description of a drink or an ingredient. Now I will put an ingredient's ID. I have made a CTK scrollable frame to make the instructions and description section scrollable. It's a preventative measure in the case of extensive text. Entering a wrong name or ID displays an error message. I'll showcase that. And also attempting to search an empty text box also gives an error. Okay, moving on to tab 2. Clicking on this button displays a random drink from the cocktail database. A new drink can be generated countless times. It does not fetch instructions for the drink. The first tab can be used for that after getting a random drink generated on this tab. Okay, now on tab 3, the user can type any single character and have a list of drinks generated with that character. It is basically programmed to take the user's desired number of drinks and display them in a scrollable section to support the generation of really long lists. Entering an invalid character or a letter or multiple characters gives an error message, and entering less than one amount of drink also gives an error message. Okay, now I will move back to the code. The first key feature of this app is integration with the API. So I have initially made these 4 helper functions that handle drinks and ingredients by their name or ID. Then there are 3 main functions which manages the app. First of which is a search drink function. This function checks if the user input is numeric or text. Then it checks for a drink that matches the input. If a drink is not found, then it will search for an ingredient. This function basically displays 2 different responses depending on the input: instructions for drinks and descriptions for ingredients. This function manages the functionality of the first tab, as I showcased previously. The second main function is a random drink function. This function is pretty simple. It queries a random endpoint and it extracts the drink data and displays it. I have used the same method for image processing but put larger dimensions here because this function second tab, which is managed by this function, has way more space available. Okay, so the third function, the drink list function, takes a single valid character and a user specified count. It queries drinks by the first letter, shuffles them every single time, and then displays the given amount of drinks. If there are not enough drinks available in the API, it then displays all the remaining ones. Okay, so moving on from the functions, I've used custom tkinter for this app to have a cleaner look and also the easier implementation of tabs and scroll bar. I've used CTK tab view for these 3 separate tabs and use a color combination of gray and orange to make it look simple and good. I've also used wrap length in the first tab for the lengthy instruction and details, and in the third tab just to make it look good. I've implemented error handling with user-friendly error messages just to prevent crashes. And yeah, that's it.